which is the main topic of this whole live stream today. Bud
Ooh.
Crawford
Hey,
downplays Errol Spence. He downplays Errol Spence and says that Errol Spence shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, that he won't make the Hall of Fame. So,
I had the yo. That shit. My
so
phone's still going off right now because of the video on my page from that I clipped from that interview, and they are going off. The takes are going crazy. Your boy Z Quad, hold on. Your boy Z Quad say he want to join. That shit. Oh yeah.
Quad, I done cooked you on in the comments and chats. No, you keep watching though. Go ahead.
But my phone in regards to that, yo, that shit had my phone buzzing. Yo, everybody's in the uproar because they feel like, especially what you sent me with Boxing Ego, they feel like Buzz downplaying his biggest win, and on top of that, they feel like that unification of him being undisputed for the first undisputed champion in the 4-belt era in welterweight, they feel like there was a layup. Well, almost a layup for him because Earl did all the hard work collecting 3 of those belts. So I see where people is coming from. I see where Buzz coming from in a way. I didn't take it as Buzz was hating. I believe Kamaru Usman said, asked him like, he said like, you don't think Earl's a Hall of Famer? And then, he said how? And then he gave his take on why he personally doesn't think he's a Hall of Famer. That's just his personal opinion. But he don't vote him in. So he ain't going to be the one to make those decisions at the end of the day. So if Earl, a lot of people, I didn't know, like we talked about earlier, I didn't know how massive Earl actually was. Like I told you, I only became a diehard 4 years ago. So I didn't know how massive Earl was. When you was telling me and educating me on that, I was like, damn, I got to research this. Man, Earl was big, man. I said, damn, he sold out Cowboy Stadium and shit. I said, oh, Earl was one of them guys. Then I started looking at more film on him because I seen like 2 fights of his, but I didn't really only watch them because I saw the Crawford fight, and that's when I started getting involved with it. So that's something that stood out to me. I do see where people can say he had a Hall of Fame run, but how many boxers in this 200-year history has had Hall of Fame runs that aren't Hall of Famers? So not everybody's gonna be able to make it. That's just the fact and hardcore truth.
All right. So I'm reading the comments a little bit. I'm seeing what's popping. So I'm just going to read through my boy Donnie first. He said Earl was hurt and something going on with the snack fighters too. Definitely for sure. My boy T Bart.
That's
My
a
boy
conspiracy,
TB, man,
Donnie.
Top
I don't want
Burton,
to hear that.
man. Shout out to my brother, man, Top Burton for sure. He said if Earl comes out and gets dominated, I think that validates what Bud said. That's not the case though, bro. This is the thing. So let me go ahead and speak on it. So
Yeah, let me hear
I
it.
thought long I thought long about this over the last, few hours on this. And, I had to sit back, watch other people give their takes a little bit and stuff, kind of just hear what people be saying for us this whole particular topic. For one, let me start here. I think the Hall of Fame in boxing is full of shit, for one. I think the Hall of Fame in boxing is ass. We got guys like Arnold. I mean, okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger's in the damn boxing Hall of Fame, bro. Let's be real. We got
Damn.
guys like you know what I'm saying. We got guys like Turkey Al Sheikh that literally bought his way into the boxing Hall of Fame last year. Like he literally paid the boxing Hall of Fame to put his name and shine him in the boxing Hall of Fame.
Damn.
This is why I say the Boxing Hall of Fame doesn't mean shit to me. So, and you
Yeah,
got
that
guys
is some
like,
bullshit.
and
That is some
just
bullshit.
even furthermore, you got guys like Timothy Bradley that's in the Boxing Hall of Fame. And I can tell you right now that I put a poll up and I asked who the better fighter between Errol Spence and Timothy Bradley. I guarantee you majority going to say Errol Spence is the better fighter than Timothy Bradley right now this to this day right now.
But
And
who has the most
then,
accomplishments though?
then, then it goes to I listened to what Bud said. Bud was like, oh, um, Earl, he beat Kell Brook after Kell Brook hurt his eye fighting Canelo, and he broke and Earl broke Kell Brook's other eye. Well, you fought Kell Brook after Earl. Dummy, did you forget? You fought Kell Brook after Errol Spence and Canelo already done washed them. You fought leftovers, double leftovers, pretty much. You ain't mentioned that in the interview.
That's
You
true.
ain't mentioned. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? That's the
that's
thing.
true. Nah, I
That's
agree with
the
that too.
thing. Then you say, oh, Earl, he only fought in one weight class. I remember Marvin Hagler, he fought at 154 his whole career. He's Hall of Famer. He definitely in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah. Marvin
Yeah,
Hagler for
see,
sure is in the
this
Hall of
is what I'm
Fame.
saying. Like when
That's
you
my
can't
point.
say you
You
can't
feel
that when
like
you
Earl's
limit
on
you
the
try to
same
limit
level
it
as those
like that.
greats.
It's stupid. It's real pure bullshit. And then on top of that, Bud Crawford, you're hurting your resume by saying Earl is not a Hall of Famer. He's your best win on your resume. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? What are we talking about right here? Like
Yeah,
this man, Bud Crawford, literally, your best win is against Errol Spence, and you're going to say this man is not a Hall of Famer. You shitting on your best win. You're basically saying that your resume ain't shit, pretty much. Who else is a Hall of Famer on your resume? You gonna say Sean
yeah.
Porter? The only person I can think of is Sean Porter,
Sean Porter.
and Sean Porter don't even shit. Earl beat Sean Porter too. And he beat a better, in shape, focused Sean Porter. He didn't
Yeah,
fight
not one
Sean
for like
Porter when
not
Sean
one for the
Porter
going
was
out. Sean
was
Porter. Yeah, nah, yeah.
commentating on the zone and PBC and shit, and then he came back and he wanted to get a bag and fight Bud and fight his friend. It was a friendly ass fight. I'm just saying, man, Bud, a lot of contradictions in this
Strong
interview,
take,
man.
Kev. Strong take,
A
Kev.
lot
I
of
ain't gonna
a
lie.
lot of
I gotta give it to
contradictions
Joe.
in this interview for him to say Earl's not a Hall of Famer. You're shitting on your own resume. You're saying your resume is hot garbage too.
All
So
right,
Bud,
cool.
you out of pocket and you're stupid, you're dumb, and that's what I'm saying. When it comes to this, er, Bud, it shows that to me, I don't want to go. I can go to a whole nother level to this, and the Bud fans are going to be fucking mad. I can go ahead and say some shit, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm
But
gonna
why
hold back.
would you say that Errol Spence is a Hall of Famer? Why would you induct him if you
Why
were
would
in
I
that
say
situation?
this? Because of the
Yeah.
fact that I mean, this is my thing about Hall of Fame because I know they was talking about it in our group chat and stuff. So Hall of Fame, how I personally feel like the criteria should be. The Hall of Fame should definitely go with your accolades, who you beat, who you fought, just in general, who you fought.
Yeah.
Um, go with your star power. Like, what did you bring the game? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you cultivate the game to another level as far as, your star power, as far as selling out arenas, fan base and everything. Errol Spence has a cult following, like a cult following. Like, even after he lost the Bud, his fan base, loyal as hell, still rocking with him. Like, I'm a big Earl fan, of course, myself,
Right.
still rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? They ain't turned his back on him. Earl, he didn't give no excuses for the loss. So us as the fan base, we didn't have no excuse. We like shit. Fuck it. Earl ain't getting no excuse. What we gotta give no excuse for? We
Yeah.
ain't gonna
Fuck,
sit
we gotta
there
do
and give
that
no
for.
excuse for the
Right.
loss. It is what it is.
Right.
Bud Crawford was the better man that night. He won the fight. It is what it is. We gotta live with it. Life moves on.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with a lot of boxing fans is everybody be sought out on a certain fighter or a certain particular fighter losing, and
Fanboys.
like Tank for instance having a draw. Everybody hitting my inbox calling me, oh Tank, hey man, Tank lost, man. That was a knockdown, man. He had grease in his head. Woo, woo, woo. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Everybody trolling. But at the same time, it was a
Oh
fucking
shit.
draw. A
Chill out, Ty.
fucking draw.
Chill out, Ty.
He said Bud had Earl looking like Martin, bro. See, that's the thing. Ty, he ain't a big. That's my brother. That's my brother. You already know. I look, guy, man, love bro. He ain't a real big boxing fan, but he's a big Bud fan. You know what I'm saying? And of course, the Bud fans, they're gonna still celebrate this daggone Errol Spence win like this man ain't fight Madrimov and was in a nail biter with Madrimov a few months ago.
But it wasn't like was getting hurt or
Oh no,
something.
it was close.
It was a
No.
close
Virgil
fight. Yeah,
Ortiz,
it was a close
Virgil
fight.
Ortiz beat
But
Badgermall for
Madrimov wasn't
clear.
cracking.
Matt,
Madrimov wasn't cracking.
he shit. Bud just didn't start cracking towards the end of the damn fight.
It was a close fight. That was it. He
Bud,
wasn't cracking.
see, and then you have a close, tough fight. Your first fight at 154, and now we expected you to go up to 168 to beat Canelo.
What if he do? How would that not submit him in Hall of Fame? He's gonna be doing what nobody's ever done. Is actually going
No. Hey, regard. Hold on. Let me get this right. Let me go. Let me go ahead and enlighten people. Bud Crawford's a Hall of Famer, regardless if he loses to Canelo or not. That's not even a discussion. I'm just saying in general. He did say
right.
If he wins this fight, he feel like he's top 3 ever. No, your resume says otherwise.
I would say he's in the top 15.
You want to say top 15? Okay, but top 3, top 5, top 10. Fuck no.
Fuck with Bud. Yeah, you're mistaken, buddy.
TB, bro. You being on some Bud fanboy shit with that one, bro.
Yeah,
bro,
nah, you're mistaken.
Dog, this man Bud, if you look at his recent pictures right now, bro. He's trying to Bud. We ain't talking about it, Robert. Hey, all the Bud Crawford fans. Bud Crawford fans go on. Hold on. Listen to this. Hold on, listen to this real quick. Hold on, listen to this. Hey, all Bud Crawford fans. Go to YSM Media and watch Robert Costa interview on YSM Media on YouTube. He talks about Bud trying to lose this. He trying to trim. He's basically gaining weight, eating up a whole bunch of food, snacks and shit, and he's trying to slim down to 168 going into September. On top of that, the nigga ain't even fought in a year and a half going into this fight in September. So he's going to be active for a whole year and a half while you got Canelo about to fight William Skull in Saudi Arabia in a few weeks in May. And then this nigga Canelo's active. Bro, TB, ain't no way in hell Bud is not going to dominate Canelo, bro. Don't let your fandom be in control for us, Bud beating Canelo, because it's not going to happen, bro.
Bud's like Floyd? This is crazy.
Bro, this is what I be dealing with the Bud fans, bro.
That's crazy. I mean, that shit.
This is some. You hear the This is some delusional shit. Talking about Bud gonna dominate him. Come on, bro.
Like Floyd? Yeah. Yo, he tripping. He making it seem like Canelo's the same Canelo that fought Floyd. He's not. Yeah, put $20 on it.
168. Bro, he only got one fight at 154. This nigga Canelo's comfortable at 168. Bud don't have no fight this whole year. He's just sitting back, just fucking eating up a whole bunch of food and trying to trim weight till September.
Bud's such a great fighter. I'm not gonna say he has zero chance to be Canelo. I'll be smoking the shit that TB smoking if I say that.
What's the percentage?
What I'm gonna say is,
what's the percentage?
Is my nigga Canelo? He's one of them. But he's one of them too. But it's just different. The big, like they always say, the big the great big guy always beats the great small guy. So you go it, but hopefully if Bud does the unthinkable, because I think it's the unthinkable. A lot of people trying to overplay Bud like he's not doing something that's fucking crazy is downplaying what he's trying to do, and that's downplaying. He's chasing greatness, so I do respect it.
He ain't chasing no damn greatness. He chasing a fucking bag. That's what the fuck he doing. He chasing a bag.
He chasing both.
This nigga Bud, real talk. I'm gonna keep it real. Nah, Bud don't even believe he can. Bud, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't even confident that he can beat Canelo for real. He know he about to get about 10, 20 million to beat this nigga Canelo, bro. He's seen that shit with that on Berlanga, McGear, and then he seen Jamel. Jamel, let me say this about this too. Hold on. Jamel at 154, he was undisputed at 154. He did a lot of leg work to win at 154, grabbing those undisputed titles at 154. They crack hard at 154. This man, Bud, didn't even want to become undisputed at 154, bro. He just showed straight for the stars. Why can't Bud get a warm-up fight at 168? Why can't he fight somebody at warm-up?
If he don't want it, why do we care?
All right, let me ask you this. Is Bud? Hold on. Let me ask you this. Is Bud more deserving for the fight than David Benavidez?
Hell yeah. The way he did his
bro, now y'all bugging. Y'all high now, bro. Y'all high now, bro. Y'all high, bro. So we acting like weight classes don't exist now?
Turkey enabled him.
Is that what we doing? And so we acting like weight classes don't exist. Weight classes don't exist no more now.
Listen, I'm not saying he's like deserving in terms of like what he like in terms of like the stature of the fight. I'm saying in terms of accolades, Terrence Crawford has done way more than Benavidez. And I understand Benavidez has been, blocked by Canelo. But in my opinion, I feel like
3 years.
Yeah, not yet. That's wild.
Canelo, David Benavidez has been Canelo's mandatory for 3 years.
Listen, there's different politics.
Come on, bro.
Promotions and everything.
No,
Canelo's
that's the WBC on that.
Listen. Canelo's blocked David Benavidez from getting the title shots that he's deserved. I understand that. But Canelo and Bud are literally in the same place right now because Bud is in the place of Turkey he's fucking this with Turkey Al-Sheikh. So now
I can't let you do that, brother.
Turkey's enabling him to do what he wants. And he made this fight happen. This is what he wanted. Turkey said, all right, cool, I got
this is a pipeline dream fight. This is a video game ass fight.
Leverage though. That's the difference.
Fight night. Bud got undisputed. This is bullshit. We can play this game. We can play this fight on the damn PS5. If you want to see it,
and becomes undisputed, then he's gonna be in the same place. He's gonna be in the same stature, same light. Do whatever the fuck he wants. Get whatever fights he wants. And if he wants that Canelo fight and they both undisputed, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. And that's how I see it.
Yeah,
that's how I see it playing out. And I'm not saying I did answer that a little wrong. I didn't mean to say like David Benavidez is not deserving as much as Terrence Crawford, but as you see, I alluded to the point of the stature that they're both at right now is why they're both, Terrence Crawford is more deserving. He's in that same place that Canelo's in basically.
You're basically saying based off the accolades, Bud is more deserving based off the accolades. Hold on. Yeah. We disregarding the weight classes, the motherfuckers that put in the work to build up to get to championship contention, to be the real way in boxing. You work your way up in one division to become a champion. So we disregarded everything that David Benavidez has done. You know what I'm saying? To get the shot from Canelo.
No, I'm not.
And just saying, fuck David Benavidez. We want him to fight Bud Crawford because He was undisputed in 2 weight classes, pretty much. That's what we saying.
Exactly.
We just basically saying fuck boxing damn near at this point. We saying fuck boxing at this point.
Those Bud fans fucking grew out of the fucking ground for real, like Bud. They grew out of the fucking ground. So yes,
let's be real.
Canelo versus Bud is about to be one of the biggest fights ever. All of us are watching that shit.
Bro, Bud don't have no fans like that, bro. Bud, hold on, listen to me. Bud got like 300 fans. One of the biggest
fights ever. It's not David Benavidez and Canelo is Mexican to Mexican. Yeah, niggas is gonna watch it, but is everybody gonna watch it?
Yes. Mexican, but all the Mexicans want to see David Benavidez fight fucking Canelo. David Benavidez and Canelo will have a way more bigger gate and pay-per-view than Bud and Canelo. Bud don't got no fans like that, bro.
Bud Canelo, Cam. Everybody.
Yeah. Bud Crawford got 300 fans, bro. He can barely sell out Omaha, Nebraska, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Boxing fans is gonna watch that fight.
Nigga, TV don't even watch boxing on a week-to-week basis. We do.
My dad ain't watching that fight.
Who paying for it? The Bud Crawford fans don't buy fights. They don't. They don't buy fights. They don't.
You can't be doing this. You can't be doing this.
Hold on. What they do last year? Bud Crawford managed them all. Pay-per-view buys last year. About 30, 40K. And Bud Crawford was main event. On the biggest card in the U.S. What are we talking about? All them names on that card last year on that Crawford Manjamal card. And he flopped. Bud don't got no fucking fans, bro.
Damn.
He don't got no fucking fans, bro. All fans don't buy fights, TB. You ain't buying no damn fights. I know you. Shit. Only certain more. For one, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not buying no turkey fights. If it's PBC, I support PBC. I ain't buying no turkey.
I got buying fight money, nigga. They got freedom, which is free 99. I got a couple of streaming sites that don't even buffer. So I ain't gonna lie to you. You might be right on that one, Cam. I lost.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna be first to tell you.
Yeah, bro. Bud Crawford fans is not buying.
I tried TP. I lost though. It's cool.
Bud ain't, bro. He can't sell out shit, bro. He ain't no damn draw. That's why he in there talking shit about Errol Spence, because the motherfucker Saudi that Errol's still a bigger star than him, and he didn't beat Errol ass, and Errol's still a bigger star than Bud. That's the fucked up part about it. B-side Bud.
I have a
trying to fight for guarantees and shit.
Who you favor in a rematch if they fought at 54?
I got Bud. I got Bud. I'll be real. I'm the realest. I'm the realest. I'm the realest. I'm a realist of this shit. I ain't gonna be buying that. I ain't buyers like that.
Yo, my pops always tell me, don't bet with your heart, nigga.
Well, honestly, bro, with this fight, for real, with Bud and Canelo, honestly, bro, I think Bud gonna win, lose, or draw. He gonna fight this fight, and he going out to the sunset, bro. He getting out of his bag, and he out of there.
I think it's gonna be a crazy fight, though. I ain't gonna lie. I do want to see it. I ain't gonna front. I want to see it.
I think, no, real shit. I think Bud. I think he gonna be competitive. Then he gonna be just as competitive as Mel. But I'm telling you, bro, weight classes for a reason, bro.
That's a fact.
The way Bud is trying to do this weight shit for us, this fight in particular, it's not the right way, bro, and it ain't gonna work. I'm telling you. Watch. When I'm gonna come back on the live stream after this fight in September, and y'all Bud Crawford fans, I'm telling you, y'all Bud Crawford fans, I'm telling you, Bud Crawford get his ass whooped by Canelo in this fight. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be mad next night. Y'all gonna be mad. A lot of y'all motherfuckers, the ones that saying he gonna dominate Canelo, he gonna stop Canelo. Canelo has a granite chin, bro. Canelo has never been knocked down. He's never been stopped. So we expecting motherfucking Bud Crawford coming up for 154 that couldn't knock out Madrimov his first fight at 154 to jump up to 168 and stop and knock out Canelo, a guy
Yeah,
that's never been stopped.
that's just mind boggling. Whoever said that.
Come on, bro. Let's be realistic, bro. That's that when the Bud Crawford fans is saying shit like that, that shows me their the fanboyism. It shows me that shit.
That fanboyism is ridiculous.
It shows me that shit. Like, come on, bro. He should have stopped Madrimov if he gonna stop Canelo.
Shit.
Let's be real. Floyd, yeah, Floyd. Hey, motherfucking Bud gotta do that same shit. Bud ain't no fucking Floyd.
He's not.
Like, I don't even like niggas. I don't even like people. I don't even like people comparing Floyd to anybody, bro.
Fucking Crawford to fucking Floyd Mayweather. Please tell me,
bro. It's not about Canelo being a Terminator. TB, my brother. Listen, it's weight classes for a reason. Bud needed to be fighting at 154. Go fight Virgil Ortiz. Go fight Sebastian Fundora. Go fight Bakram Mortalizov. Go fight fucking Boots in it. Shit, bring his ass up and fight him at 154. Go fight them guys. Fight somebody in your weight class. You going up to 168, you gonna fuck around and get embarrassed out this bitch.
If he do retire, you gonna be mad at him that this is an exit fight? Hell no.
I don't give a fuck if he retired. That doesn't me personally, but I mean, see, I don't think he gonna retire though. I don't think if he lose, it depends how he lose. If he lose bad, he ain't gonna retire. But he lose like a competitive fight, he gonna be like, I got my bag. I can go ahead and go out to the sunset. I'm good.
You know, this is what the greats in the sport do, though. They do, like, you ain't lying. TB, you ain't lying. But this is what the greats in the sport do.
Hey, hold on. One thing too, real quick. Hey, they asked Bud who was in his top 5 and his top 5 pound for pound. Real interesting. He had Usyk, anyway, him. Who was the 4th one, I believe? You remember the 4th one?
I don't.
Was it
Oh, he said Tank. He said
Canelo. He said Canelo.
Yeah, but he struggled with.
He said Tank. Yeah. Think about it.
He struggled with Shakur. He didn't even. He was thinking.
Man,
he was like,
didn't even think about Shakur.
He said, I'm trying to think of some other fighters. He said, I'm trying to think of some other fighters. He didn't even think about Shakur, bro.
He didn't even think about Shakur. Where Shakur at? Where's Shakur Twitterson today? Where he at?
I'm sure
I need him to get on the phone and tweet out. Your mans don't even think you pound for pound top 5. He think
he thinks he is, and it's the funniest thing.
He think your op is top 5 pound for pound right now. Over you.
And this was after Roach, I think.
Yes, this interview was just a couple days ago.
It just came out yesterday. So that's tough. That's tough, Cam. I don't know. That's tough.
Hey, Shakur fans, y'all over there. Shakur fans don't want to talk about it. That's what it is. That's why I'm sitting there thinking about it. I ain't hearing nobody talk about it. Shakur ain't talking about it, so his fans ain't talking about it either. Both of them don't want to talk about it. I peep the play. Y'all pick and choose what the fuck y'all want to talk about. And when y'all want to talk about Tank hair grease, y'all want to talk about that. But when we talk about Shakur not getting fucking signed off as top 5 pound for pound by his fucking buddy brother Bud Crawford,
that's crazy.
Man, Shakur Stevenson, bro. Shakur fans, where y'all at? Where y'all at? I'm on y'all ass. I'm on y'all ass too.
Yo, Cam, man, this shit been great.